If you ever had a day at work where nothing seemed to go right, people scream at each other and nothing gets done? Well, however bad your day was, I think the employees of Season 1, Episode 7 of The Bear probably had it worse. They all arrived at work only to find out that no one turned off the pre-order option to their to-go service. And they have a mountain of orders. They just keep piling up and piling up and piling up. The receipts keep piling up. It's stressful to say the least, and shows how chaos in a work environment leads to poor listening, ultimately resulting in even more disorder. I'm Graham Bodie, the listening doctor. Let's dive in.
Bruh, make sandwiches. Don't stop making sandwiches.
Yes, chef.
I'm gonna make 3 sections, okay? They're gonna be wet, hot, and sweet. All right, I'm gonna take green tape, make those sections. Louis, I want you to get the sandwiches, put them in the corresponding sections. Copy?
Okay, yeah.
Yo, sweet, bag, Sharpie, label that please, chef.
Yes, chef.
Tina, fire every single chicken we have, please, okay? Richie, do you even know how to do fries?
Yes, I know we need them now.
Okay, Marcus, where are we on cakes?
Get in there.
So there's a lot going on in that initial scene. I could certainly comment on everything from in the background. You heard people saying, you know, excuse me, or back, or corner, or left, or whatever the little instructions were, to all of the cussing that's happening, and sort of you can hear the tension in their voices. But here, when she asks Richie, or when she asks Marcus, where are we on the cakes? And he says, getting there. She's interpreting that as a readiness. Sort of, she's saying, you know, progress means like he's ready to go, or he's almost ready to go. But it's so ambiguous and vague. And what he means by that, as we'll see here in just a minute, is that he hasn't even cut the cakes yet. So that ambiguity, that vagueness leads to some miscommunication, which in the stressful situation leads to a bit of tension and some pretty blameworthy communication.
Getting there. What the Marcus, what the are you doing still working on this?
Yo, come on, what are you tripping for?
Come
the
on,
cakes
what
in
the am I tripping
if
for?
I'm doing
Are
this
you
till they're done,
here right now?
it doesn't make a difference.
There's 4 cakes and still
Yeah, I was going to cut them.
They're not even cut yet?
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
So she finds out that he's still messing with this donut, his sort of creation, and of course he's saying it's not a big deal. This high stakes is basically like if you tell someone to calm down. If you've ever been told to calm down, or ever told anybody to calm down, it's probably one of the worst things you can do in a heated situation, is to sort of instruct someone on how they should feel and how they should react in that kind of a tense moment. And that's basically what he's doing that with. It's not a big deal. And of course to her it is a huge deal, because she's got all of these tickets that are backing up, and she needs to know that her support staff, in this case Marcus, is ready to go.
Chef!
I'm doing them in 5, basically. I'm gonna order them in
stop.
5.
Everything, fire everything right now.
Okay, I'll fire everything now. I just was finishing
Step
talking
out.
to Marcus, and
Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Marcus.
Step out. Get
I'll order
off my expo, chef, now! Get the off!
So she's stressed out, and in the middle of a conversation with Marcus, he comes in and asks her what's going on. She has this whole system in her mind that she has put together, but that's not really shared, right? So you know, her boss doesn't share that mental model, and there's a lack of trust here. And if you watch the first season of this, there's clearly a lack of trust in the kitchen, and because of that, he's dismissing this whole idea that she has everything figured out. He tells her to step off until it escalates to a moment where he basically curses at her, yells at her, demands that she get herself off, and then he takes the lead and institutes his own model of how to move forward with how to get these orders ready.
Thank you! We're firing 70...
Which, interestingly enough, he's telling them the same thing that she already told them like 5 minutes ago.
6 beefs, 34 chickens, okay? 12 french fries, 12 mash, now. Thank you. Corner. Oh.
So what should be a simple instruction, set of instructions, guidelines in the kitchen, saying corner when you go around a corner, right? Honest mistake. She doesn't say corner. He does say corner. They run in to each other. And what this is going to show here in just a second is even small breakdowns can lead to blame in high stakes situations.
You didn't say corner.
So he doesn't apologize. He immediately throws the blame on her.
You didn't say corner.
you, Richie.
You don't.
And of course, she doesn't say, yeah, my fault, my bad. She sort of launches back at him.
You need to curse at me like a maniac. You didn't say corner.
Fucking maniac.
It's your shit that today, not mine. It's your.
And then, of course, he throws the kitchen sink in there, sort of, laying blame personally on her. It's her fault. So instead of trying to collaboratively problem solve, it's this sort of blaming game where you're trying to find personal fault with another individual. And then overall, what you see in all of these interactions is what relational communication scholars studied back in the 70s in terms of conflict. So how do you make a conflict sort of go from sort of okay to not so good to sort of off the rails, is if someone does this one-up message, sort of an aggressive kind of message. If you match that with another one-up or aggressive message, it's that third move that really either can take you down a notch or can move you to almost irreconcilable conflict. And so that third move, that one-up move, and you saw it here, he says, you didn't say corner, she says, F you, he says, it's your stuff, right? So that third move sort of explodes the situation into a situation that spirals out of control. And so really overall, the Bear's a really great dramatization of the role of stress, unclear expectations, lack of trust, and really kind of power going on, intersecting all around this inability to communicate and listen effectively. If you liked the video, or if you didn't, if you agree or whether you disagree, I'd like you to comment, to share, to subscribe, and find more on this channel that might help you in your personal and professional relationships.